So we'll move into the public forum now. Just to make sure, is everybody signed in? Is here, present? Yeah, all right. A lot of you, this is just repetitive, but I'll read it again. Each speaker will be allowed 5 minutes to address the board. The board welcomes civil, respectful statements and clear, concise communications that may inform its deliberations. The board uses public comment as an opportunity to listen to citizen concerns and will not debate issues nor enter into a question and answer session, though I will answer the questions that I'm able. The board may respond and will typically ask Superintendent Uncle King, me, to respond in a timely manner. The board does not respond to comments during the course of a regular business meeting. So after public session is closed, you don't respond to comments after that. Your presentation should relate to school matters. All speakers are asked to conduct themselves in a civil manner. Obscene language, libelous statements, threats of violence, statements advocating or implying racial, religious, or other forms of prejudice will not be tolerated. The board president has the authority to terminate the remarks of any individual not adhering to the established rules. So we do thank you for your interest in school matters and for taking the time to attend this Board of Education meeting. Whoever goes first, you just start, you state your name for the record, and then we'll start the 5 minutes.
Good evening. For those who don't know me, I'm Matthew McCooch. I'm a parent, alumni, member of the community, taxpayer, and of course, a hardcore Red Raider fan. So in light of the release today, I come before you tonight, the LACS School Board, to show the support and the positive thinking. The process and the ability to move forward in this pandemic is never an easy one. But I have before me a petition signed here by nearly 400 local fans. Not just anyone, these are actual fans of our school, visiting schools that want to attend our kids and their kids' functions. These people stand behind your decision that was made today, and again, I thank you for that. This was never about winning or losing, but about the mental health and experiences of our youth. I understand there are going to be people that don't like your decision made today. I do feel this is a wise decision. Fortunately for them, they have the choice not to attend events. As for family, friends, supporters, we've never had the opportunity to attend until now. It's been 20 months. It's time that we move forward. It's time that communication far exceeds the walls of this building. The decision and planning moving forward needs to be a decision made as a whole community, not just one person or group's beliefs or thoughts. Again, I thank you for the decision that was made today to open our school for spectators at all events. We look forward to bringing Raider Nation alive, whether it be in the gym or the auditorium, as I'm excited to attend the musical and Christmas concerts, along with all the sporting events. So I thank you and look forward to working hand in hand with the school board, the administration, as a community to make the best decisions for our students and our staff. It is not just one person's decision to protect us all. It's everyone's decision how to protect us as one. Here's the mental health, and I hope you all have a safe and happy holiday. I'd like to give these petitions to the board just so that way you have them. Like I said, there's about 400 people here that signed this. So.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you very much, Matt. That was a nice comment.
Thank you.
All right. Who's next?
I've come to speak tonight. I'm Donna Smith. I'm here to share a September experience because I can finally talk about it calmly in hopes of making a difference to the future of our students and the continuity of education that this school is capable of. I believe that things have changed, yet my child suffered under your guidance. On Thursday, September 16th, my son was taken out of lunch by a secretary to the office, was then taken to another classroom with a nurse and a few students in it. He had no idea I was there and thought he was in lunch detention, until my husband showed up to take him home. Trey was extremely confused. Was he suspended? No one had informed him that he was quarantined. Told him that a parent was coming to pick him up. No one told him anything. A person's a person, no matter how small or young in this case. Is he not important? Our mindset at home, here we go with virtual again. School is hard for him to start with. He cannot afford to be missing weeks worth of classes. We reached out to Mr. Finn. We're told that virtual instruction is not an option. We have the technology. Why aren't we using it? Through further questioning our answers from all 3 administrators, if your child was vaccinated, this wouldn't be an issue. Get him vaccinated and he won't be quarantined. As we continue to raise this issue, the end response was, we are collecting data on this. Did a year and a half of inconsistent or no instruction provide enough data? Another answer, some abuse the ability to log into class rather than come to school. Because of this, you chose not to do your best for my child and other children in the same predicament. You don't need to interact with my child. You simply need to have the smart board visible and let the student hear his teacher's voice so that they are not left behind. This was not an option. I find this appalling and frustrating. So plan B, get work sent home. Let me tell you, most of his work was sent home on Tuesday. He was quarantined Thursday, including a paper that he received hounding emails about to get handed in ASAP. Hard to finish a written paper when the teacher has it in their hands. He had no idea what to do with what was being sent home because most of it was only half of what he needed. All of this resulted in 2 very emotional evenings in our household. First day back in one of his classes, he was required to take a test. 66 is great when your test scores are 90% of your grade. During the shutdown, we fed our own kids. Our children are not confused as to what their gender is. Why am I bringing these things up? Because with other students and their needs, we are great at making exceptions to help them out and make them feel included. Yet you didn't properly prepare for including those who had a questionable vaccination status. Your job is not to vaccinate my child. Your job is to educate my child, no matter what the circumstances. Virtual learning should not be an option, but a requirement of all staff and students. Our teachers all doing this currently. Board of Education, I address you on another topic. Between my husband and I, we cover 4 out of 5 schools in Lewis County. No environment is as negative for the employees as the one here at Lowville. Being in the community, I've had many conversations with a variety of your employees, not prodding, just listening. Things are not going well. I ask you to reflect. How many teachers retired last year? Another teacher retiring in January. Why? How many teachers have left and gone to other schools? How many more are looking to leave? I know of 2. Why? There is a common link that needs your attention. With a teacher shortage, how many more can we lose? Veteran teachers are debating whether or not they can make it to retirement. Can they handle this current work environment? And it's not long, it's not the teaching. They love teaching. They love the kids, the classrooms, everything's happy, creative, instructional. They are in the right profession to fulfill their passion. They are raising our future nation, but they need your help. I task you, the Board of Education, to confidentially question the entire staff at Lowville Academy and to allow for them to respond confidentially. Collect and check that data. You have no idea how many teachers are afraid to do things due to being placed on the blacklist. We have the freedom of speech except from within these walls. You are responsible for oversight to all here at Lowville Academy, and this staff needs you. You know where to find me should you have other questions, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Donna. Anyone else? Okay.